Me and my husband, we connect very well. I'll say from day one, I didn't even have a second thought. We love each other, and that's what keeps me going every day.
I was diagnosed in 2016 with a rare form of muscular dystrophy. My specific case of Bethlem Myopathy was the first to be diagnosed this severe in the Southern Hemisphere. My name is Phillip Eling, and this is my lovely wife, Susie. We came together by fate, and it was an absolute miracle for me to meet this amazing woman.
That's good.
Good job.
Good job. You're handsome, you know that. Is that?
That's the most beautiful woman in the world. I grew up in hospital, so I grew up around very positive people, and it turned me into the positive man that I am. Some days pain can be unbearable. Some days you can be in so much pain that you wonder why. I've been in the most excruciating pain that would bring the strongest man to his knees. But what I can't handle is seeing people around me suffer because I'm suffering. That's the hardest thing, living with my condition. It took me a lot of courage to get Susie's number. At the time, I worked for a service provider in the support field industry for the disabled as a customer engagement officer. And I was one of the people on the board that was doing interviews. And my darling Susie was coming in as one of our interviewees. She caught my eye. I thought not only was she very beautiful, but also very smart. We started texting and talking, and then we went on our first date, and the rest is history. Well, for me, on that date day, when I saw Susie come through the doors, all the people that were walking around her froze, and I just saw her walking towards me. My cells came to life for the first time in my entire life.
Oh, that's so sweet. He was very passionate about his life, what he wanted, what he was looking for. He was very courageous with the way he approached me. He was just directing the point. Yes, I love you. You're gorgeous. And I would really love to spend the rest of my life with you. And on top of everything, he was so loving. And that I knew this is the man I'm after.
Put the sausages on first. I would describe our relationship as relatively normal. My wife certainly does maintain this home and put food on the table.
My husband can't do much of the physical thing, so he relies on somebody else helping him. Hospitality is one of my characteristics.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Much to my dismay, I can't itch myself, I can't feed myself, I can't do anything really. I'm able to talk and I have very limited movement in my arms. My wife does everything from feeding to hygiene to everything. It's not just necessarily what she does, but it's how she does it. She does it with love in such a way that I get independence through knowing that she doesn't do this because she has to. She's my rock. My wife is not just my wife, but she's my best friend, and she helps me with my condition as much mentally as physically. I was diagnosed with Bethlem Myopathy. This is a defect in the collagen A1 gene. Basically, I have really loose joints. The main things to worry about or be cautious of are respiratory issues. So getting sick, a simple cold can lead to pneumonia, which for me can be more than life-threatening. The journey from engagement to wedding wasn't easy because we knew that there were people out there that wanted us to fail. The comments mainly were circled around, why would you marry a disabled man? I bet you wouldn't marry a disabled African man. You're only marrying a disabled white man to get either papers to enter a country, or he's rich. There were actually numerous inferences of you're going to murder him after you've become a citizen and take his money.
On my social life, when I was at work, everyone would just come and make funny jokes on me. Oh, I just heard you got a handsome dude. I'm like, yeah, he is. I'm quite sure you have seen him online. Yeah. I'm like, so what's very interesting there? Like, no. I'm just joking with you, Susie. But I knew it's not a joke. It's just he or she's trying to pass a message.
If you tally up the average comments we had on one video, and then you've got maybe 1,000 are negative, but all the rest are positive. That doesn't alone, some of them were enough to make Susan not sleep at night. It's all right, love. Things do hurt, but you know, you get over this because you unite together.
But you know, I have learned to live with this. My parents, my dad, my mom were very supportive, and so was my siblings. They were all very supportive, and that's what gave me good guts to keep going.
I love you.
When I found out that Susan and Phil are a couple, I was like, that's unusual. That's unheard of. But today when I see them, like, you know, a year later, or maybe close to two after their marriage, I don't think there's anything unusual. I see uniqueness in their relationship.
We love each other, and that's what keeps me going every day. For me and my husband, our love will always remain so strong for each other, no matter what.
I came into Susie's life with her knowing what my condition was. I look at Susan every single day when I see her putting clothes on, makeup, doing the dishes, it doesn't matter. And I think to myself, I'm worthy of this love from this woman. The admiration I have for my wife is of no other human being that I ever have, because she's worthy of more than I could ever give her, and yet she chose to be with me.
Thank you.
So, yes, I am indeed proud, to the extent that I can't describe it. I'm just so proud of my wife for being there for me every single day.